Howdy! I've decided to show off the key books from my comic book collection. I've been watching a lot of other people do these kind of videos, and I've been feeling really jealous, but I've always felt weird having a camera on me like this and talking to it. It just feels really strange. But I finally decided to do it. So these are my key books from my collection, and before I start I should mention that I buy all my books from a bookstore here for $3 for $5, and they have a huge selection of comic books. And I have credit there too, so I get half off of that. So it's $2.50 for 3 books, which is pretty good for me. And he doesn't know anything about comic books, so it's awesome. So we'll start with some that aren't so special, but still key books, I guess. We have Spawn number 9. The first appearance of Angela, or Angela, nobody really knows, it seems like, except for maybe Neil Gaiman or Todd McFarlane. Oh, almost dropped them. And Amazing Spider-Man number 135, the second full appearance of the Punisher. It's in rough shape, but I couldn't pass it up. What If number 105, the first appearance of Mayday Parker, Spider-Girl, daughter of Peter Parker. Amazing Spider-Man number 361, the first appearance of Carnage, and signed by Mark Bagley. I didn't find it signed, but I got that done at Fan Expo Vancouver. Amazing Spider-Man number 36, the 9/11 issue. Superman, the Man of Steel. Nope, can't get a good shot there. How do I do this? There we go. Superman, the Man of Steel number 17 and 18, the first cameo and first full appearance of Doomsday. I decided to look in this book to see where he first appeared. And I don't know if you've ever read the Death of Superman storyline, but at the end of every issue for a couple issues that he would show Doomsday's hand punching a wall for like a couple panels at the last page, and that's all this is. And this is considered his first appearance, I guess, first cameo. But it seems to be more valuable than his first full appearance, which doesn't make sense. So I'm like, why isn't Incredible Hulk 180 more valuable than 181? Because Wolverine did first appear on that last panel in 180. It's always bugged me. We have Ultimate Spider-Man number 1, the first print. And I don't know about you or anyone, but this cover looks terrible. I've always hated this cover. Ultimate Spider-Man is one of my favorite series of all time, but their covers are just terrible. Like, it just looks like it's something from like a bad video game. I don't know what they were thinking. This book here, though, is what I think they should have went for the first actual cover for the book. This is Ultimate Spider-Man number 1, Dynamic Forces variant, done by Joe Quesada, I believe. And it's number 962 of 5,000. And this cover just looks so much better to me. It just looks more like a first issue than the other one. I don't know. It's just my opinion. And who cares about that, right? So we have Secret Wars number 8, the Canadian price variant. So it's a $1 cover price instead of the 75-cent cover price for the American versions. I've only seen a couple of these online, and they sell like for ridiculous prices. I don't think they're worth that much, but I guess they're a little more rare. Wolverine Origins number 10, first appearance of Daken, and this is also the third Claw variant. This book I actually passed up when I first saw it because I don't like Wolverine Origins series. It's just not very good. But I went back a couple days later and decided to pick it up just because it was a variant edition. Like, why not? it's not like I'm paying a lot for these anyway. And to my surprise, I looked it up on eBay when I got home, and it was worth quite a bit. I guess it's a 1 out of 100 issues, and it's like the dealer incentive issue, I guess, or version of the cover variant. New Mutants Annual number 2, the first appearance of Psylocke, or first American appearance of Psylocke. I think she makes an appearance in a Captain Britain issue before this, but I can't remember. I'm not positive on that. This one isn't very special, but I think everybody has this by now. It's Uncanny X-Men number 282. First full appearance, or is it first full appearance? I can't remember. First appearance of Bishop, anyway. Uncanny X-Men number 221. First appearance of Mr. Sinister. I also have 222, but it's not really as significant as 221. Uncanny X-Men number 240. Yeah, 244. I thought it was 233 for a second. First appearance of Jubilee. Uncanny X-Men number 266, 2 copies. First full appearance of Gambit. And I don't know, this cover, I've never actually read this book yet, but it looks like Gambit's wearing a thong. Is it just me? No, it couldn't just be me. He looks like he's wearing a thong. Whatever. Superheroes. New Mutants number 87, first appearance of Cable. I can't get this in shot correctly. It feels weird. Yeah, 2 copies of that. And X Factor number 5 and 6, first cameo and first full appearance of Apocalypse. And we have a couple more books here. The Amazing Spider-Man number 430. I believe this had a low print run, but I like these covers a lot though. I don't know why they were such a low print. I don't know, the covers look pretty cool to me. Amazing Spider-Man number 431, part 2 of the Carnage Cosmic storyline. Again, a low print run, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. And this book right here is the one I've actually paid the most for. I paid $16 for it. I don't like paying full price for my comic books because a lot of them I just want to sell. Most of these I don't want to sell, but if I ever decide to, it's not going to be worth it if I'm paying full price for it. So, yeah. Tales of Suspense number 48, the first appearance of the red and gold Iron Man armor. Ditko cover, I think. I can't remember. But when I first saw this, I actually passed it up because I thought the cover was really cool. This is my first Silver Age book too. But I saw it and it was $16, and that was a lot of money for me, and it still is a lot of money for me because I don't have a job, so I only make my money from selling my comic books or action figures, as you can see back there. And so I just passed it up and left to go to the coffee shop to look it up on eBay because I don't have a cell phone. And I didn't realize how significant of an issue it was. An issue, I can't talk. I'm not good at this. But yeah, $16 for that. Decent price, I guess. Could probably sell it for more, but I don't want to. And this one was a gift. But Incredible Hulk number 340. Signed by Todd McFarlane. And the last book. I've been looking for this book ever since I started comic book collecting. I'd go to that bookstore and dig through the books, the New Mutants section, hoping this would be there. I don't even like this character very much, but I just want it. I mean, I don't know. I don't like the artwork. And maybe you can guess who this is by now. as he's almost universally hated in the comic book industry. But it's New Mutants, number 87. I screwed that up. 98. New Mutants number 98. The first appearance of Deadpool. And it's probably about a 9.4. Maybe 9.6 or 9.8 with the press. But I live in Canada, so I don't want to ship my books out to the US to get them pressed. It's too scary. But I would love to get these. I don't even have a graded book yet. I don't have a CGC or CBCS or PGX book because I'm too afraid to ship them out to the US to get. I really don't want them to get lost. Scary. Yeah, oh well. That's my comic book collection. My key comic book collection. I have some more down here, like probably key books down there. But nothing as significant as these issues here. So, thanks for watching. And maybe I'll make another video. I don't know. We'll see. Bye.